tricky when you're doing, here we go, let's go down here. There we go. All right, so right now we have the opportunity to now stream. So we are now free to stream and save money. Let's start off with deregulation. We are right now experiencing what is called the deregulation of cable TV. That means that we can cut the cord and stream with HLC TV, because we can actually have TV that is not regulated by what was previously there, just kind of like AT&T and those guys for cell phones. The cable companies were all conglomerates where the little guy could not participate. Well, now that has been deregulated, so other companies can step in. So our company, HLC TV, is stepping in, and you get to be a part of launching that. And we can offer things that they can't get with cable. So no more upsells. You can get your favorite shows, no more contracts, no more long-term commitments, no activation fees and credit checks and cancellation fees. So it's very, very cool. All right, so satellite dish TV is not the answer. You ditch the ditch, and you're going to stream with HLC TV. No more upsells to get your favorite shows, no more contracts, no more long-term commitments, activation fees, credit checks, or cancellation. So all good. Again, save big with HLC TV. Stream your TV live. We have over 1,000 live channels. Again, you still get to cut your cable and dish costs, because you're not going to pay anywhere near what you're paying for cable or near where you're paying for dish. And you're going to be able to access it anywhere. You're going to get to stream internationally. As a matter of fact, you could click on what language you want, and they take you through those channels, simultaneously accessing it. So if you have multiple devices, you get to simultaneously be streaming to 5 different devices. So let's say somebody has a laptop, desktop, smartphone, tablet, or regular smart TVs. And also, there's no upsells to get your favorite channels. All these companies, for example, a company that's out there, which is, it's actually leaving my mind right now, Sling. They basically say it's $20, but guess what? There's hardly anything on that. That's a basic package. Your shows aren't going to be on it that you want to watch, and they're going to nail you every time you want to upgrade. $8, $10, nail you all the way up until finally you can be spending hundreds of dollars just to get access to the shows that you really wanted to watch. That's not happening here with HLC TV. So all you need to do is log in and watch. So basically, just like you log in, whether you're using a smartphone or you log into something on your tablet or your laptop, you can control your TV from your laptop or your tablet, whatever, you just log in. Accessible from any device that has internet browser. So you do need internet. HLC TV is the best way to access live content from anywhere. So you could be sitting in McDonald's and you can watch your favorite show. You could be sitting in a hotel, watch your favorite show anywhere. You go to your friend's house, hook up to their Wi-Fi, watch your favorite show. And guess what? They can't watch the same shows as you have because they don't have HLC TV. So I guess you might want to tell them to get it too. So again, smart TVs, Apple or smartphones, you have iPads, tablets, laptops and desktops, PC or Mac. Use your HLC TV subscription to watch on 5 separate devices at the same time. This way your subscription can be spread out to cover the whole family. So how much does this cost? Well, for only $39 a month, HLC gives you access to, again, the following: over 1,000 live channels, cut your cable costs, access it anywhere, international streaming, simultaneous access, stream in HD, and you get paid on referrals. Now, mind you, these other companies, cable companies, and the Dish TV companies, sometimes Dish will pay for a little referral, but we're going to be bringing something new to the market that isn't already there, and you get paid on the referrals. So that makes it great, so that way your TV could actually become free because you referred some friends. Live streaming in HD, no contracts, no long-term commitments, no activation fees, credit checks, or cancellation fees. The average cable bill right now for the average person is $83 a month, guys. Not $39, $83 is the average basic cable bill. Once you start adding premium channels like HBO and other ones, HBO just itself standalone is $8 a month. Your bill could increase to over $200 or even $300 a month. And I can say that our bill is, I think, $170 a month, and I think Dwayne's is $200 a month. versus $39, I mean, that is a big difference. So we're really excited to be able to have access to this. Unlike your cable company, every time you refer someone to HLC TV, you earn $5 a month, and every time they remain active, and there's 2 ways to earn with HLC TV. You can get quick start, you can get a $15 commission for anyone who subscribes, and monthly residual that is paid in a little mini unilevel, earning $5 for personal referrals to infinity. So how could you get big money with this package? If you're getting $5 a month, you know, you might be thinking, gosh, that's not a lot of money, okay? You might be thinking that. Well, guess what? We have ProBeamers, guys. We have text messaging. We have Facebook. We have Instagram. We have Twitter. We have email marketing to reach out to the masses who don't yet know about this. So on this chart, I'm going to show you the power of one. So here you have week 1, you shared with one person, you made $15. Week 2, you then shared with another person, and now you're compounding. You're compounding because that's where now you're gonna have your $15, and you got, or excuse me, that person shared with one, and now you have $30. And then week 3, they're all sharing, and you go to 60, and then 120, and 240, but everybody's sharing with one person. So that's basically how that works. But along the way, if you look over here, your residual is kicking in at $5 a month as you're gathering these 4 people. This adds to it. So you got 15, and it's adding, and it's adding, and it's adding. But anyways, it goes over here and starts kicking in residual. And then this group starts adding and adding and adding, and you start earning residual. And then pretty soon you're all the way to here. Now, one person at a time, just talking, you know, you could do that, but you also could reach out to hundreds of people. That's your choice. This is a big message. I mean, there's people who have made millions of dollars in cable TV, millions of dollars in direct TV, and now we have streaming TV. And I think that this is a great opportunity for a lot of us because we know everybody likes to watch TV. So it's not like nutrition products where you're like, well, some people are into health and some people aren't. It's not like skincare where some people really care about their skin and some people don't. The majority of the people that care about their skin watch TV. The majority of the people who care about their health, they watch TV. So whatever it is that they like to normally do, they all have one thing in common: they like to watch TV. So, and you're not insulting somebody, you're by saying, you know, hey, you know, try my weight loss product. They might look at you and go, why, you think I need to lose weight? And then you feel uncomfortable. You're not trying to say to people, hey, you know, I think you need to buy my gizmo or gadget. And, you know, they're like, well, why do you think I need that? This is TV. Everybody loves to watch TV. So it's really, really cool and really easy. And you don't have to recruit anybody, guys. This is just customers, by the way. P.S. This is just customers. This chart is that you're looking at right here by week 12. If you follow that plan and everyone's doing the same, just referring as customers, that's where it takes you all the way to 30,000 plus the 10,000. That's plus. So this is in the front end, and this is accumulatively what you've earned, and then this is in the residual. All right, so that's that. That's the game plan. Power of one. Potential $40,960 with no recruiting, just customers. Okay, so let me show you something. I'm going to pass the time to Josh. This is what I call ProBeamer headers. Yesterday, Dwayne was at an event. It was in Washington, D.C. It was his college homecoming, and 10,000 people came for this homecoming. And so he calls us on the phone. It's like 1:30 in the afternoon, and Josh and I were already working on stuff. And he calls us and says, hey guys, you know what, how can we make this so that we could actually beam out and send these guys to a page? And so I had mentioned to him that if we wanted to track and find out how many people actually were coming to the page, Facebook does that if you have a Facebook business page. So Dwayne had a Facebook business page. We went ahead and we converted it a little bit and made it our TV page real quick, thanks to Josh putting it all together and doing the social media side. And then I went and got the PayPal set up with it, and we were ready to rock. So bottom line is that we wanted to count how many visitors we had. We realized that this would be their first visit, but we just wanted to see, are these ProBeamers, you know, how are they doing, you know, in a large crowd, and how is that working? So it was towards the end of the day when we finally did this. It was about 6:30. So a lot of people had left, but he still had some people around him. So we wanted to experiment. And so we needed to have a title, a header title. And so when I started off, I put blast your biz to thousands of cell phone. Well, that's what we started with. But we ended up with some other titles that were more sizzly. And so anyways, when you do your ProBeamers, you would have a title that will pop up on your ProBeamer when they see it, the beam come on their cell phone and pops up as a notification. And then the idea is to get them to click on it. So Josh, can you hear me out there?
Yep, I can hear you, Nancy.
Hey buddy, can you share with them the two top, well actually let's just talk about TV. For the TV, we beamed out the TV link. That was Dwayne. He beamed out the TV link. What did we settle on as far as the message? Do you remember?
What we said on the message?
Yeah.
We said for the TV.
Blast.
Oh, access to the 1,000 live TV channels. That's what we said for the TV.
Well, I think, you know what? I think I just found it in my notes. Cut your TV bill 40 to 60%. Click here.
Oh, yeah.
That was the one that Dwayne chose. Cut your TV bill 40 to 60%. So that was what Dwayne was beaming out over 150 yards circumference around him, wherever he went during that time. And then when he started beaming, what happened, Josh? I'll pass the baton to you.
Right,
and I'll go ahead and clear this up so you can get on screen if you want to.
Oh, great, no problem. I first just want to give it back to Nancy. All these presentations, all the slides, all the videos, all the marketing content that you guys see today, Nancy done all of it. She's real excellent. For those that I hopped on the call that she was speaking, she was going over the HLC TV and showing about all the benefits of it and how you can make money off of it just by helping people save money on a TV and satellite bill. I'm really excited about that. And just for a little bit about myself, for those who don't know, my name is Joshua Davis. The director of social media. My goal really is to really educate people on social media. And what had happened yesterday was very exciting to see live. And we're gonna go over that first. But I'm gonna share my screen. And I always like to just bring up a little few points about Facebook as I show you the numbers that happened. Dwayne beaming. I'm gonna show you this real quick first. Nancy, let me know if you can see my screen, okay? All right.
Nancy's screen showing.
Nancy is. What about mine?
Now it's showing.
All right. All right. So, you see my screen all right, Dwayne?
Yes.
All right, great. So yeah, so what I'm going to show you guys in a second is what happened when Dwayne was at the homecoming for his son's homecoming. And I'm going to show, before I get into that, I just want to just show you why you should use Facebook now for your business, because this was like a last minute idea. Me and Nancy or Dwayne were just thinking, hey, why don't we link this beamer to the Facebook page, and then let's see using the insights on Facebook where you can track now people that you got visit on the page. Let's use those insights and see what results we can get. So I first just like always educating people about Facebook and just about what's going on right now in the world and where the world is going with online marketing and these social media platforms. Just a few points I like to say, and I always ask the question, so why would you use Facebook for your business? 93% of buying decisions are influenced from all social media. People are on social media seeing things and it's influencing for them to purchase. Every second of the day, 5 new Facebook accounts are being created. And that is just showing you, hey, there's a lot of people on Facebook. There's over 2 billion active users, over 2 billion active users on Facebook right now. So that is a large market that you could be potentially reaching out to and targeting. And I said you'll be able to position your business over the largest and most used social media service. Facebook is the largest and most used service platform, and you will be able to track and measure your results. So I just wanted to bring up these points because just so you can see what is going on in the world right now and why there's a bit more and more businesses are going on Facebook to market themselves and market their products. But now I'm gonna pay attention to Facebook, and we're gonna look at 1 second. Yep, we're gonna go to first it was posted on Dwayne's account, and the screenshot of the settings. I'm gonna go also in the back office so you guys can see how that works as well. But on his post, he had made the Facebook Live, but I'm gonna just pull up this chart so you guys can see. So he was out in Homecoming, and we had this idea of linking it to the Facebook page. We got on the phone with OSP, switched in the link, and as he was walking the campus, and he was over there, I was able to check the insights on the back of the HLC page that we had made for the DMS to market the DMS. It was able to track right from the Facebook insights. And for those who don't know, because I don't want to go too ahead for people that are not following, for those that know, Facebook has insights where you can check the number of views that people viewed your page, engagement by engagement, people that liked, shared, or commented on your page. You can check how many people visited your website through your Facebook page, how many people clicked on your call to action button. A call to action button is a button that is going to be right below your Facebook cover header, whether you want people to call you, send you a message, email you. All these insights, even including demographics like a male or a female, or even people's interests, you can all track through the insights. And the insights that we're paying attention to right now was the total amount of views. So the total amount of views that we had gotten from him walking around with the Beamer. This was the screenshot, the first screenshot I took while he was out there. I kept sending him more and more pictures of, hey, it went up another 10, another 15. This was the first initial screenshot, but the total count was at the end of it was around 70 people that had visited the page. And if you look here on the chart, yesterday was the 21st. Today is now the 22nd. It was the 20th. And now from the 21st, this is when it had shot up rapidly from the amount of page views that the Facebook page had from when he was walking around with his Beamer. And it's just incredible to see, because this is where you can see this live. For those that aren't too tech savvy, say for those that don't even want to go on OSP, or just they don't understand how to navigate, you could simply go to your Facebook. I'm sure most people on this call have a Facebook account, but it's as simple as this. Just linking it to your account and looking right in the back of your insights. This is the insights tab right here. Looking right there, clicking on insight, going to page views, meaning the number of people that viewed your page, checking which date right here below as you see the different dates for the views. You're going to see the different views for which date, and you'll see the number right here on going up the vertical axis on how many people viewed your page. And that day, it got up to 69 views, people that was just hitting his page with the Beamer walking around. And he was in areas where there's a lot of people, but that is traffic he is driving now to his Facebook page. And now we also just discovered now you can have PayPal buttons and things like that linked to your page where people can check out and purchase right through your page. And that is all so more, a lot of, and I'm excited for all the trainings and stuff that's going to be coming out for that. And man, I can't even express this. For those that don't know, there's a Facebook program going on right now running too. So if you don't know how to set up a Facebook page and set up all the features, whether it be integrating your website, all the fields, adding a cover header. For those that don't know, I'm gonna go to the HLC Lifestyles business page so you can see. For those that don't know, so if you don't know how to make a cover header, this is a cover header right here. You can get that made as well as getting your whole page set up with a recorded video. And those are 2 videos I made. I made a recorded video on how to set up your business page. And I also have a recorded video on how to create a Facebook advertisement. Advertisements are rapidly increasing every single day because businesses are seeing the effectiveness of running a Facebook ad. But I show you in that video how to run it the right way and all the rules, policies, and procedures that you have to follow from Facebook's guidelines. But this is a business page. People that wanted that set up, they would just go here and get the cover section done. And then there's also one for the ads. But this is where we had people visiting now to get access to that. I'm gonna also go to the HLC TV page. HLC TV. This is the HLC TV home entertainment page, where this page is just dedicated towards the product. So this is something else that we'll probably have more future trainings and things getting blasted out. If you want to know how to set up your own page geared to a certain product, You could do that as well and drive traffic to people there and check your insights and all your reports right through Facebook. And for those that are even on this call that either want to learn how to do it or learn now how to get a button set up, you can go right here. If you guys are on this call right now, and for those who want to get the HLC TV, you can go right to the Facebook page, HLC TV, put that right in the search bar, and you just go right here down to the bottom where it says tab. This is going to say HLC TV in a second. It's an easy process to change the names. You could change it to how you want, and you guys can just go right here to get started with getting your TV entertainment system for those that are on the call right now. But this is the TV page, and man, it was really exciting just to see all the numbers and how fast all the hits to the page we were getting just from him walking around, and we just had that great idea. And that is something that's not just a one-time thing. That is something that can be happening on the daily basis. And why not? What's better than having it right in your own Facebook, right in your own Facebook, where you don't need to go to a whole nother site. OSP has the where you could track as well, but this is just giving you another way with using this technology, accessing these insights and really growing your business and displaying it and showcasing it and broadcasting, like Nancy says, blast your biz and beam your biz. Just you doing that, you'll be able to do that also with another channel. And that's why, man, I'm so excited. There's so many more trainings and things we're gonna be talking about using with online marketing tools, social media. I'm just excited overall for the company itself, because this is really never done before. There's not a lot of companies that will really show you now how to use these online marketing tools, because once online marketing, I'm sure you guys know, technology is always going to keep going. I just got the iPhone 7 Plus just a month ago. They already got the 10X out already. I feel like I got to get the 10X now. And then by the time I get the 10X, the iPhone 15 going to be out. And it's just like, as you see, technology is constantly rapidly moving. And with us, you're going to be able to hop on the train and we're going to be riding the train as we're going with the world, as we're moving on with the world of technology. We got to constantly stay with the world. If not, you're going to get left behind. And I love this quote. I'm going to bring it up too, because I love this quote. And I say it every day now by Eric Qualman. I love this quote. He says, "We don't have a choice on whether we do social media. The question is how well we do it." That's by Eric Qualman. And he basically just says we don't have a choice. We don't have an option, because this is where the world is going. And it's important now to start mastering it and using these tools. And for everyone that's on the call, you guys are in a wonderful position, because you're now going to have all the access to do so. So that was it. I'm really excited about that. I was really excited to see all the hits and see all that had happened with the page and with everything that was going on in terms of Dwayne getting those hits. So I think we were talking about, one second, trying to get back here. I think we were talking about opening up a Q&A. I'll bring it back to Nancy or Dwayne, whoever's on right now. I think we were going to have a Q&A for any questions that would be asked. Any questions? I think we're gonna have that. I don't know if we're ready for that now, Nancy or Dwayne. Are you guys there? Hello.
Oh, here we go. I'm unmuted.
Okay.
I'm here. I think one of the things that I wanted to share with people too that might address some questions is about how the Pro Beamers work, because I think that this is the first time that people have had exposure to the little beaming devices, some of them. Definitely. And I want to make sure you understand what they do and what they don't do. When Dwayne went out to his homecoming, he had two different options of Pro Beamers. One was the larger one, which is, we call that the Premier. That larger Pro Beamer, here's what it will do. That will beam out 150 yards circumference. And what that means is without obstacles, it will beam 150 yards. The higher you hold your beamer, the fewer the obstacles. Now, what are obstacles? An obstacle could be bodies. So if you've got your beamer in your pocket down in your pants pocket, and you're standing there and there's like 50 people that are standing between you and the guy at the farthest end, the odds of the beamer going its full 150 yards have been lessened because there could be blockage there. People having cell phones in their pockets, people having anything metal or their keys or whatever, or just people themselves. Or they could be obstacles like if you're in an office building and there's desks, things like that. It shortens the signal a little bit. So if you can wear your, like if you have a shirt pocket and you put your beamer in your shirt pocket, or you hold it up higher, or even I had one guy, he taped it to his selfie stick at a game and actually stuck it up in the air with his phone while he was taking video in the game. He had the beamer attached to it. The higher it is, it will reach its maximum potential. Now, if you have the small one, the micro beamer, which is the tiny one that looks kind of like a button, it's about the size of a quarter. Both of those units, by the way, can be attached to your car keys if you wish, but keep in mind, where do you want to carry your car keys? Do you have your car keys with you everywhere you go? So you have to make a decision if that's what you want to do. But what you don't want to do is lose it, because if you aren't attaching it to something that or you're not making sure that you don't just lay it down and forget it, you could lose your device. So make sure that you do something. You could even attach a ribbon to it to kind of make it more noticeable, or like one of those rings, those key ring things, and wear it around your neck. So like, they have those keychain things that has a strap, and that you could actually wear your keys around your neck if you wanted to. They're long strings, and then your keys are normally at the end. Well, instead, you could put your Pro Beamer at the end of that, either one of them, and wear it almost like a necklace if you had to. But either way, you want to keep it up as high as you can if you want to get maximum beaming results. Now, know this, that the large beamer and the small beamer, their task is to deliver a message. What that message is up to you. If you are not experienced in marketing, you may want to get some help, some guidance from us. But we have things that we've made that are pre-done for you, and things that we're just finishing up this week that are pre-done, where the message is preset. You don't have to worry about what the message is. We put something together that has high conversion. And that's what we did with Dwayne. We set Dwayne off with a high conversion type message that people would probably click on it when they're walking along and their phones pop up a notification. So let me explain this to you. What phones are going to receive this, okay? The phones that are going to receive this message right now at the moment are Android phones. For all of you who have iPhones, good news. Google just signed over a $2 billion contract that all phones in the future are going to have Chrome on them, Google Chrome, which means since Google is the inventor of our Beamer technology, it means that every single phone, whether Apple or Android or whatever, will have Google Chrome in it, and therefore will be able to qualify as a phone that could receive our messages. But the good news is people have the right to refuse. Some of you might have asked, well, is this like, do they get hundreds of messages all at one time? Well, no, not everybody's beaming a message, okay? If they go past a department store, they may get a pop-up from that store, or usually it's been the bigger stores like a Target, Walmart, Macy's. They use Beamer technology. You probably didn't even know it, but you walk past a certain department and all of a sudden it pops up a sale going on in that department, or guides you or directs you. But they've been doing this all along. We just didn't have access to it till now. Our Beamers, however, are a little different. Our Beamers send a URL website to someone. We're not just popping up, hey, go to the shoe department. We're actually sending a website to someone, and that website also comes with a message on it that could be like burn your belly while sitting in a chair. It could be, you know, get more energy now, click here. Whatever the message is, it's got to be something that entices the viewer to click and to access the message. If the message is boring, like marketing is a good trend today, well, probably people aren't going to bother to click on that because they may not be interested that marketing is a good trend today. So it's got to be something that catches the masses. It catches their wants and needs. That's how the beamer works. But also, the phone has to be on. So if you're in church, usually in church they tell you to shut off your phones, unless, of course, you're using your phone as a Bible. But for sure in the movie theater, if you go in a movie theater, they tell you to shut off your phones. So if you are in the movie theater, is that a good place to be beaming people? No, because their phones are shut off. They don't want the light to even show in the theater. The phone is put away. It's in their purse. It's in their pocket. It's in their bag, whatever. It's put away. So you can beam with your little Pro Beamer all you want, but they're not going to get your message because their phone is not active. So that's one reason why someone would not get your message. Now, when you walk out of the movie theater, that would be a fantastic time to turn your beamer on because they're all grabbing their phones, quickly turning their phones on because they want to see what messages they missed. They might even do it at the end of the movie because they want to see what messages they missed. Then you're beaming within seconds, your message pops up on their phone. Now, here's a reason why it could possibly not pop up on their phone. For right now, a reason could be you have an Apple phone. Now you might say, why do Apple phones not work with the Pro Beamer at this time? None of the what's called nearby notification phones, which is what ours qualified in, none of those phones have Chrome in the phone when they bought them. So Apple phones don't come with Chrome. They don't. The only way to get an Apple phone to work with nearby notifications, our technology, is for them to download Chrome, and they have to download a special Google widget. And the point is that most phones don't have it, don't know to do that. So that's why they push that this type of technology is better right now on Android phones because all the Android phones automatically come with what is needed to do this. But very soon, Apple will have it. But we do have a solution for you. If you have an Apple phone yourself and you've got a beamer, but you can't see that it's working on your phone, you actually could take the beamer and do what Dwayne did. Get out there with people, beam out, and then when people go to your Facebook, you can test it by having it routed to a Facebook link. When they go to your Facebook, you can see how many people are coming to your Facebook who opened up your link, and that will tell you if things are working. Now, there might be that if your message is boring, they may not click on your message. So we have to make sure that message is exciting so they'll want to click. It just is common sense. So another reason why it could be possible that a person sitting there who has an Android phone is not getting the message at all is because they never turn on their Bluetooth. So there's three things. They got to have their Bluetooth on, which a lot of phones come with it automatically. But some people, you know, if they have an older phone, they may not have turned it on. You could stop at your phone guy or ask your kids. They'll show you how to turn on your Bluetooth. A lot of people use Bluetooth because they want to check their Facebook messages. They want to get message. The second thing that a person could do and not have their phone on is not having internet. If you're someplace and you don't have internet, the beamer can't get the message to your phone. You have to be someplace with internet. So if you're out there in the middle of a cornfield and there's no people around and there's no internet, I mean, it's not going to happen. You need people so you can beam to people. You need internet so it can carry your message, whether Wi-Fi or a dedicated internet. And you need to have your Bluetooth going, and you need to be someone who wants your notifications. Notifications are something that most phones come with being on, but some people turn off their notifications, or some people have an older phone and they were never turned on. So just check, see if you got your notifications on, see if you got your Bluetooth on, and make sure that you're able to get on the internet. Flip phones do not work with this technology. Whether, even if they're an Android, it has to be a smartphone. You have to be able to access the internet, just so you know. So I hope these tips have been helpful. We're going to put these all into a worksheet, so you'll have them there for you. But most people out there have smartphones. Most people out there have 50% of the people are Android. That's a huge community of people. 1 out of 2 people are carrying an Android phone. Most of the people that have Android phones have the Android phone because they want to get on the internet, so they're accessing the internet. Most of them are using their Bluetooth, and most of them are using their notifications. The older you get, the less you're going to see that. So senior citizens may not be so savvy on this. You may have to help your friends to get their notifications on and a few things like that. But I'm telling you guys, just like what Josh said, the internet is here to stay. Social media is here to stay. We have to decide if we want to capitalize on it or get left behind. I say let's cash in on it. Josh, back to you.
All right, great, man. Those are a lot of great tips, man. I don't know about y'all, but I was learning some more things just listening to all the tips she was saying. I'm not gonna be in the movie theaters, Nancy. Beaming.
No beaming in the movie theater. Waste of time.
I'm gonna wait till I get out. But all those things she said, yep. All those things she said were really important, and I was really just taking note about while she was talking, because these are all things to pay attention to. Because I know a lot of people got their device. Hey, once I get my device, I'm good. But you still got to think about now, okay, now where am I going to beam it at? Okay, you have the device, it's doing everything for you, but you still just have to think about now where you're beaming, who is around me, and that's what's going to make a difference in everything that you do. I see a couple questions here in the Q&A. I'm going to just ask a couple. Someone also just texted me. Give me 1 second. So the first question was, do you need a smart TV to use the HLC TV? I don't know who asked that, but okay. I'm going to respond. For the smart, you don't need a smart TV to use HLC TV. Just to confirm that, Nancy, you can use the HLC TV on 5 different devices. So you could be using the HLC TV from a mobile device. That's correct, Nancy, right?
Right. From what I understand, like my TV in my girl cave, I have a girl cave, by the way. My TV, I have a flat screen TV in my girl cave. I do not have a smart TV. So I have a choice. I can run it off on my laptop and hook an HDMI cable. I can hook an HDMI cable from my laptop to my TV, and I can run it that way. That's one way to do it. 2, I can order an Amazon Fire Stick, which is I think about 35 bucks. And then I can go ahead and plug that in to my TV, and it makes it like a smart TV. It makes it so that it can access it wirelessly. And so that's the second way I could do it if I want to put it on a TV that's not a smart TV. So, or I don't have to put it on my TV. I could just leave my regular stuff on TV, enjoy it on my computer, enjoy it on my tablet, enjoy it on my phone. You know, that's the other choice. But to make your regular TV smart, you've either got to get a Fire Stick or you've got to hook up an I can't say it, not HTML, HDMI cable to it from your computer. Like if you were going to do like a presentation off your computer on your TV, same concept. You just hook it up and then it'll run right off of your computer on your TV. I understand.
Great. So I hope she answered the question, your question about that. The second question was how much longer for the funnels to be ready. Okay, the funnels be ready. We've been starting working on those all this weekend. Hopefully, what would you say, within a week or so, Nancy, all those funnels, we'll probably have those done, the duplicated ones for everybody?
What we're gonna do is, there's different phases to funnels. The front end phase is designing the actual, the automated pictures with the buttons on them that you just blast out the link, and then when they click on it, it opens it up into a frame, a full screen frame. It has like a capture page system. It has a video on it. And these, I mean, I'm cranking these out right now. So I already have the one for the DMS stuff. Those front end funnels are done, and we're just finishing the back end of it here by tomorrow. The TV ones, I'm going to try to get that done so we can get those out tomorrow. And let's see, I've got a third set of funnels that I'm finishing up on. So this week, I think I'm pretty sure we should have most all of the funnels done on the front end. So you can take the links and just go ahead and start beaming, and then we'll reroute them directly back to you and your website and all that. So that way that'll be done. And then the next step to that is for those of you who have asked us to do custom funnels, which that's the next option for everybody. You have the choice if you want us to set up autoresponders for you and continue the funnels so that they go through a series of autoresponders for 3 months for all your people, that they continue to send them messages for 3 months. So that's the next phase of it. So the front end will be the ones with all the videos and all the pretty stuff that will help to convert them to a sale. But once they've opted in, if they put their email address in it, it's your choice if you want to take over from there and you want to follow up with them, and take over it that way, or if you want to follow up and then have the emails continue on to communicate with them and even upsell them to other products for the future. So that is, you'll let us know by what you purchase. So that is what's coming. That's
great. And I just want to go back to what she said. Nancy's doing a good job of helping out with those funnels. Just so you guys understand really how those funnels work, and because they're really so great. This is really used, that funnel is really the converter. When someone sees that funnel, we're really designing it so a way where we're paying attention to the text, what videos are used. We're really walking through the whole process as if we were in their shoes. And that's another tip just to think about as you guys market, as we start learning social media, whatever the case may be. You really want to put yourself in your audience's shoes. How would they think? How would they react? How would they respond to a post you made or to that funnel that is in place? And that's what's going to be really important. That's why these funnels that are getting made are really getting put together with a lot of good intentions and a lot of work and effort into really analyzing and really getting the best, putting together the best funnel for you guys to use. But that's another great tip and a good thing that she mentioned that, because that's really important really to now think about how somebody else will view you and portray you. So I'm gonna go to the next question. Renee asked, are there social media training videos in the HLC Facebook? Great question. Well, there's going to be so much. There's so much coming within the back end of the site. So for all members, we're really working to get these training videos. When it comes to as simple as setting up your ProBeamer link, navigating through the page, things like that. So you can see all of those in the back office. Because I know a lot of you guys was having problems and questions setting up your Beamer or whether it be your affiliate link. That is on the YouTube HLC Lifestyles page. So really get connected with these social media platforms, because a lot of the trainings and a lot of videos and we're probably gonna have different fact sections that's gonna explain how to do certain things. So if you get connected to these platforms, not only will you be able to get comfortable with them and see how they work, because you're gonna be on them in the first place, but you're also now gonna have access to all the video trainings and things that we put out there for you guys to view, so you guys won't have any problems navigating through the site, or whether it be a training on a particular topic. You'll have all that right there from your mobile device or your desktop, and that's a good thing. The training, if you're referring to, I don't know if Renee, if you're referring to the Facebook, I sent out for the launch and for the webinar. I can just bring it up real quick for those that were interested. I don't know if I would have to share my screen real quick. For people that were interested in the Facebook packages, I just had someone text me to ask me what was the information for that. I'm gonna just share my screen briefly. I don't know if this will answer your question. So if you could see my screen, the first, one second, I got this thing in the way. All right, so if you could see my screen, Nancy, can you see my screen?
I do.
Okay, so because I had a couple people text me, and they were asking in the chat, for those who are interested in just learning social media, and this is why with the Wayne and the Beamer, I just want to go back to that. I was just so excited to see those numbers and really to see how it was working, linking to the page. But in order for you to even get to that point, you first need to understand how Facebook works. There's a few people that are going to be getting, who are those on the call, you're going to be getting the videos tonight. For those that just hopped on the call, there's 2 videos made on how to set up a Facebook business page and also how to set up an ad, how to run an ad on Facebook. Those are 2 recorded videos. They're each like an hour long with a ton of information where you can pause and play in your own time. I did a training before at the restaurant, Pearl Hester's, going over to Facebook, and I did a couple webinars highlighting it. But a lot of people saying they were forgetting certain things, and it makes sense because no one can possibly understand all the different elements on a Facebook page just from watching a webinar, just from being at a training. You really need to study it and make sure you got it down packed. So what I did was I made 2 recorded videos that you can pause and play on your own leisure, on your own time. And I also added bonus information on really how to navigate through. So for those that were not at the launch, that didn't get this information, there's a Facebook starter package going on where you can get your Facebook page set up for you, where we're going to optimize the profile sections, about, contact, descriptions, all the forms, and fill out all the information needed. We're going to get that information from you from a form that will be attached. And also you're going to get a created, professional, crafted cover header for your page. A lot of people don't know what that is, and I'm going to go to the Facebook right now to show you what that is. A cover header on Facebook. One second. I'm trying to find my face. Here we go. Here we go. So the cover header on a Facebook. Nancy, you can see my screen?
Yep.
All right, great. So the cover header.
I haven't seen it change. Excuse me. It's still on the slides, son. It's still on the slides. Is that what you want?
It's still on the slides? Okay, one second.
Yeah.
All right. So now you can see my screen now?
Yes, changing. Yes.
Facebook. Okay, great. So for those who that don't know, I'm going to go right back. This is a cover header. So every business page has a profile picture and it has a cover header. Your cover header represents your page. What do you want people to think about when they get on your page? For instance, when we were trying to push the DMS system, we had changed the cover header to be marketed and branded to the DMS system. So when people hopped on the page, they came there and this is what they saw in big. And they saw what Nancy made this. She did a really nice job. So she also will be helping out with the cover header. She said, how to blast your biz and increase your cash. So she put that together with the software that we use, and she put it all together. And it looks real nice. And if I was somebody else, if I didn't know about HLC or the Beamers, and I came across this just by looking at this cover head, hey, how to blast your biz and increase your cash. Hey, that's interesting to me. I want to know more information. So that's what your cover header is, and that's what it will look like when you get your own custom one branded to you. That's what you're going to get also. So that's why I just wanted to show you what that looked like so you're not confused. I'm gonna share my screen back.
Josh, can I ask you a question? Could you explain the difference between a personal Facebook and this Facebook? This is a business Facebook.
Great. Great. So I'm gonna go right back and just explain. That's great. So and Nancy just asked a great question. So for those that don't know, the difference between a personal Facebook and a business Facebook is, I'm gonna start off with the personal. Every person, to even have a Facebook page, you need to already have a Facebook personal account. So if I open up a new window, because I'm logged in here, if I open up a new, I don't know if it will redirect me, but if you go to facebook.com, like if I were to sign out, and I'll do it right now, if I was to just go to facebook.com, like if I just go here, and I have it on my, matter of fact, I'm just going to bring you to the slides because I have it right here. I'm going to go to the slides that I have for people that were getting the course, a little sneak peek of the slides that are part of the recorded training. Nancy, can you see my screen?
I can.
Okay, great. So this is what you would go to. Say you're new to Facebook. For anyone that's on this call, don't even know what Facebook is. You would go to facebook.com, and this is where you would sign up your personal account. So to get started with Facebook, all you need is your first name, last name, your number or email, and a password, and your date of birth, just to get started. And you're going to get started right with a Facebook page. Once you're logged in, you get your Facebook page, then you'll be able to have access to make a business page. So this is the first step right here, as you see. So after you finish that, you sign up for Facebook. Let me go back here. I keep losing. I got all these tabs open. Here we go. Here we go. All right. So after you get back there, you're gonna be here on your news feed. This is your news feed. So this is how you'll know the difference between a Facebook page and a business page. On Facebook, you can, if you're logged on Facebook as a personal account, you will be able to friend other people. If you're on Facebook and you could send and receive friend requests, that means you're on Facebook as a personal account. If you are in Facebook as a business page, this is a business page. And to get to a business page, there's an arrow right here, which I explain also in the training and with more detail. And if you see on the top, it will say your pages. There will be a list here of all your pages that you have. And if you want to create a new page, you would go here. So this is your business page now. From a Facebook business page, you are not able to send friend requests. You are not able to receive friend requests. You only can get page likes and follows. That's the difference. And on a personal account, on a personal profile on Facebook, Facebook only allows you to have 5,000 friends. On a Facebook business page, you can have unlimited likes and unlimited people to follow your page. And that is why a lot of businesses are using it. There's over 90 million Facebook pages and counting. There's like, I think on average, I saw statistics, there's like over like 15 to 30 somewhat being created every single day of business pages that are being made on Facebook because they're seeing the potential of reach. I said earlier about how there's over 2 billion active users on Facebook every single month. Every second of the day, 5 new Facebook accounts are being created. That is just showing you how many people and how much potential there is on this platform. They said if Facebook was considered a country, it would be the 3rd biggest country in the world's population. And that is crazy. And it's really important to take advantage of this free platform. It's free, 100% free. The only thing you have to pay for, and which I talk about also in the training, is running advertisements. To get set up with Facebook is completely free. So just to highlight that so you guys have a clear understanding, that is the difference between having a personal account and a Facebook account. Just to get into more details, a personal account, you create groups, and now with Facebook, they just allowed Facebook business pages to also now create groups. Before they couldn't, but they now just do it. That's another thing too, what I said about earlier, how technology is always advancing. That's a prime example. Before, Facebook wasn't able to make groups. Now they are. And Nancy even brought up to me, what I'd even recognize, that now these cover photos, we can now have videos as a cover header now on your Facebook page. So as you see here, Facebook is constantly advancing, adding new features. And what I'm noticing, not just with Facebook, but with all social media platforms, they're making it more business friendly because they're noticing a lot of businesses are starting to hop on social media to market to their people now because they're seeing the potential. And 93% of marketers say that it is crucial for their marketing. They need social media because 93% of buying decisions are influenced. So just to go back to what I was talking about, I hope that cleared up any questions that anybody had on going over the difference between a personal profile and a business page. But to go right here, that is your Nancy. You can see my screen just to confirm.
Yep.
So that was the difference, and this is that professional cover header that you guys saw. That was the cover header that we also will make for you guys to get you guys set up. So you get that, and we also integrate your website to Facebook to get people clicked up to your links. And also you get a full recorded video step by step. People love that the most. And if there's anybody on this call that say they don't want us to set it up, but they just want the video, you can just get the video. You can just get the video as well, and then all the videos will be at $50 for the videos if you just want the video. But that is what is going on for this Facebook starter package. So you get it set up, you get your cover header integrated with your website, and you get a full recorded video step by step that you can pause and play at your own times. Because these webinars we have, there's a lot of people that couldn't even hop on this webinar tonight and aren't even hearing this information because they have different schedules and we all have different lives and things going on. So you having that video will help you on your own time be able to pause, play, and stop and record. The next and the last package was the Facebook Professional. The regular price for that was $300, but for all HLC members that are on this call tonight is $200. So what this is included, you're going to get everything that is included in the first package. For the setup, you get the setup, the full recorded video, the step-by-step, your cover header made. You get everything in the first package, but now this is where you learn the power of Facebook ads, where you're going to also get a full recorded video walkthrough on how to set up a Facebook advertisement. And I don't know, people's experience that much on Facebook ads, but this is where it's changing, because now people are starting now to use Facebook ads even more than Google advertisements right now. And this is where now you can target people to the nearest zip code, interest. And for example, if you're trying to sell your DMS system, who would you target? And these are good questions that I ask, marketing questions. And people that also get this package, it comes with a marketing plan template of questions that I ask you, whether like, who's your target audience? Who are people that you can market the product to? These are all questions, because all businesses need a business and a marketing plan. So that's also included with this. But just to go back to what I was saying, who are certain people that we would target with our DMS? I really want to open up the chat and see if somebody is on the chat right now, just you type in the chat. What is the type of audience that we deal with that will be interested in the DMS? So anyone can enter in the chat right now. Who is somebody that we can market this DMS to? All right, we got one in the chat. Business owners. All right, someone just said business owners, a great one. Any business owner can use this DMS, correct? Anyone can use that DMS. Why? Because our DMS is marketing their business out to people, and also putting them through a funnel system for conversions. Business owners, not even just business, sole entrepreneurs. You can go door to door, like barbershops, hair salons, and think about people you have in your contact list, any family cousins that know that would need that DMS system. These questions that I'm asking are not just for Facebook, though. That's the beauty of it. These questions are answers that you need to know anyway. So say you're not even using Facebook, these are questions you still need to know. So if you're going out speaking to people or trying to target the people outside of online, you still need to know the type of people you're trying to target. Because the main thing is that we all have a target audience. Every business has a target audience. So everybody is not interested in the same things. So for example, if I went to go start for example, a fitness company, or if I'm selling nutrition, everybody in the world is not interested in nutrition. People that want to get healthy, people that are healthy, want to be nutritious, they'll care about that. People that don't really care too much, they're not going to be interested. We each have a target audience for a different thing. Just for the TV, even our two products that we have alone, the TV and the DMS, those are two different audiences. The TV can relate to any household, So somebody that's not necessarily a business owner, but they're just someone that has a TV in their home, they can use that TV. So there's two different audiences, and that's what's also you're going to learn in that full recorded video on the power of Facebook ads, and you're going to get those questions also included in the marketing plan guide, and learning now how to read your insights. So that is the Facebook professional package. I'll enter in the chat. Basically, all you have to do is just text me your first, last name, and your email to get sent out all the information for this. I'll put it in the chat, and for those that are have pen and paper near them, if you just text your name, first, last name, and your email to 908-662-4253. Again, 908-662-4253. I'll enter it in the chat as well for anyone that will want that, get started with that, and really understands that this is where the world is heading, and this can give you a head start on learning and mastering how to use the platforms with Facebook. We just had Dwayne getting all those hits just the other day with marketing into his Facebook. You guys will now get access to that. And after this is done, I'm sure Nancy and everybody on the team, we're going to be having webinars and so much. I can't even explain all the things that's going to be coming out embedded in the website and webinars, now just doing trainings and more of this marketing stuff to really get you guys in the loop with not just online marketing, but we're just in marketing in general. And that's any other questions. I'm putting my number in the chat right now. Any other questions in the Q&A or anything you have to say, Nancy? Anything else we want to talk about? If there's any other questions, you guys can please respond back. I got your, for those, I don't want to make sure I miss you guys out. I saw network marketers from Jerry Duda. Yeah, that's right. When I was asking about target audience, he put network marketers, political, profits from S. Farrell, salesmen. That's what salesmen, churches, medical facilities. Those are all great people to target with the DMS. So those, whoever replied in that, thank you for responding. It's always good to communicate back and forth, because that's how we learn and build. And those are all great people that would definitely can use that product. So that's people I would definitely write down. Hey, I could target salesmen, politicals, nonprofits. They can all use that product to promote whatever they're trying to promote. So those are all good. If there's any other questions though, you guys can enter in the chat. I typed my number in the group chat if you need it. I'll repeat it again. It's 908-662-4253. One more time, 908-662-4253. You just text me your first, last name, and email. We'll get you guys started with that. And if any other questions, you get the chat, and I'll bring it back to you, Nancy.
Well, Josh, that was awesome. Thank you for that. And I'll tell you, it's really great that, some people just do not have time to go learn a bunch of stuff. So the fact that you're willing to put this together for people and just do it is really key here, because I know for myself, just starting on Facebook Live and learning about that, I started in May, and, over the months have just been dinking around with that and just learning gradually how it all works. And I have learned so much of what not to do through my trial and error period, and I've learned what to do. But the problem is people don't have time to experiment. Most people just need something to work. So if that's where you're at, if you've got a busy life, you just want your business to take off, you want people to see what it is that you have to offer, the done for you services I think are great, and I think that that's the way to go. But for those of you who want to learn, you want to plug into our classes and things like that and learn to do it as you go along, that's okay too. So with that, I guess we're going to go ahead and close out this call. Dwayne is traveling right now, so he said it's pretty noisy in the background, so he's listening in, though. He is here with us. And we look forward to getting with you again. We're going to be doing, I believe, another call tomorrow. Is that correct, Josh? There'll be another one tomorrow.
Yes, most likely. I think we're going to do another one tomorrow. I guess we'll send out a text blast or through the Facebook and group me, letting them know what the topic is that's going to be on about tomorrow. I think we're going to get into the products. And yeah, I'm excited, looking forward to it. Thank you guys all for hopping on tonight.
This is an actual training that we'll be posting, and as Josh was talking about, our goal is to have many how-to videos next to everything on our website, so it's right there where you are on the website, so people can learn right in that spot. So that's where we're heading, and I thank you guys for being founders of our project here, because you're at the early stages of things, and which is an advantage because you get access to things first and you get to be the one to tell everybody else. But also, your patience as we are rolling this out, listening to you and providing you with the things that you're saying that you want to help build your business even faster and better. So thank you so much, everybody. We appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much, Josh. Great job. I'm learning great stuff from you too. It's always fun to learn from each other, and this has been a great partnership that we have here, working together and sharing information and taking ourselves and everybody to where we want to go as far as our goals. So I appreciate you. So thanks, everybody. Again, I wish you a blessed evening. Thank you so much for being with us.
All right.